What up, folks? Bringing you another one. Now I was watching this video. I saw it was like 3 black chicks talking about, I guess why, or this ain't black one, but why women, I'm just gonna put women in general, like bad guys or bad boys, whatever the fuck you want to call it, versus the good guys. Well, it really comes down to fucking exposure. Now let me break this shit down to you real quick. Now what I mean by exposure / trauma, motherfucker be traumatized, is because it's all about how a motherfucker grew up. Now you come out the womb, you ain't no motherfucking good guy, bad guy, none of that fuck shit. The kid don't know the difference between that fuck shit. But once that motherfucker start getting exposure, yeah, now that motherfucker's gonna know about that shit. So let's start out with the bad boy. Bad boy probably grew up in a fucked up neighborhood. You could grow up in a good household too and still be a bad boy. But statistically, most of them grew up in a shitty neighborhood. Probably a fucking single parent household, mom running in and out dudes. He's seen that shit. He's seen his mom's whole ass ways. He's seen different chicks in the neighborhood, how they running game on dudes. You know, I like using the word game because game is a pitch, but I'm gonna use it anyway. Fuck it. So he's seen the type of shit and the different type of women and how other cats around him basically interact with those type of women. Like a chick that's trying to run game on a dude or trying to finesse the guy. He's going, oh, okay, this broad, I'm gonna have to act this way. She likes being treated rough. She likes being like, shut the fuck up, oh, I'll slap the fuck out you. She likes that type of treatment. So guess what he's gonna be fucking doing when he gets old? That's what he's gonna do to a lot of women because that's how he was brought up. It's all about exposure. Now, you get what I'm saying there. It's basic exposure. Motherfucker exposure to different type of women. Might have been molested. All this type of shit plays a role in all this shit right here, yo. This is what forms somebody. Fucking childhood forms who the fuck you are, really. Now let's go on to the good guy. Now the good guy probably grew up in a good parent household. Now, like, once again, I could say a good guy could also grow up into a shitty neighborhood. Single parents too, he could still turn out good. But let's say he grew up with a 2-parent household. He has not been exposed to too much shit. So that means he hasn't been exposed to too many women. A lot of women he's been around have been like, you know, the cool chill chick. The chick that's go with the flow. She ain't about all that extra bullshit, no playing no dumbass game. She just with it. She's like, all right, I like you, you like me, let's get it. Let's be a couple or whatnot. He hasn't been exposed to them finessing assholes that play that role, that are nice, sweet, want to be with you, but really the bitch just wants to get every dime and nick out you, or just wants to get something else out of you. He hasn't been exposed to those type of broads. So of course he's gonna be a good guy because he's only been exposed to good chicks. Chicks that are actually have a fucking sense. They have common sense, even though women still all stupid now. But she has somewhat of some common sense out here. So, like a Russell Wilson, you can tell Russell Wilson grew up in a good neighborhood. He was around most likely little all white chicks. Probably some black chicks too, some sophisticated ass chicks too, some sophisticated black chicks. But Russell Wilson is a good guy. But guess what? He hasn't been exposed to no badass bitches that have been exposing him to shit or trying to finesse him out in no fuck shit. He hasn't been around no fuckery, basically. So when you haven't been around no fuckery, you ain't gonna know no better. So if a chick out here running fucking game on you, you ain't gonna know it because you never experienced no chick like that. And that's why all this mild approach, cold approach, and hot approach bullshit, I don't get that fuck shit. Like I always say, I see someone like, I go after the bitch reject me, I don't give a flying fuck. Let me tell you, I don't give a fuck. So the main reason is before the experience. That's why I do it, for the experience, so I can get the fucking knowledge and understand, like, okay, this bitch is this, she's lying or she says this. Like, look, I can read fucking people. So shit don't really faze me. I know when a bitch is sincere and when a bitch ain't. It's just a trait I got. I don't know. It's just something God's gift to me, basically. I can read motherfucker. I will let a motherfucker think he's getting away with the shit, or let her think she's getting away with the shit. But guess what? She ain't. I'm already hip to your game, shawty. I'm already hip. And how did I accomplish that knowledge? From experience and exposure. From going after different types of broad. I go after every type of broad. There's no such thing as I only go to one lane. Now, if any chick I married, it'll be a black chick. That's just hands down, because black bitches are bad. But anyway, each to his own. But I go after every chick and been with most race. Probably haven't been with no Asian broad, but Asian and probably like Middle Eastern I've really been with. But yeah, I've been with quite a few. But the point I'm making here is I got the exposure. And that exposure has helped me in my life to understand more and different tricks of different women. Like I say, all women are the fucking same. Just some are better at hiding the shit than others. That's all it really is. So all these motherfuckers talking about, oh, I don't want this race of chick. No, those bitches are just better at hiding it than the other hoe. Not saying now there are some very general good ass women out there now. I mean, these bitches are loyal, fucking wipe the fucking floor for your ass before you step on it. Now I can't deny that. There are some real good ass women out here, but kind of ran off on a tangent now because it goes back off the bad boy and good guy thing. But it's same shit. It goes off exposure. That's really all this shit is about. And I know a lot of you motherfuckers are out here paying people to help you do shit when guess how they learn? From exposure. That's how they learn, from exposure, or someone else hit them to the game. But motherfuckers out here are paying for shit that they can learn on their own by just going out and approaching as many bitches as you could possibly can. Rejection, who gives a fuck? Like this, like I said, this cold, mild approach and all this fuckery. I mean, it's just a fancy way of saying the same shit. Man, you see something you like, go after it. Even if it's something you don't like, just go after, have a conversation so you can get an understanding of someone else's mindset. Just people think so many different ways. Not saying you're gonna know every different mindset, but at the end of the day, we're all the fucking same. We all do the same shit. It's just we do it in different ways. That's all the fuck it is. So, why chicks like the bad boys? Because them fuckers know that bitches love excitement. Them fuckers been around bitches that be doing that finesse fuckery shit. So, like I said, they know women. They've been exposed to them. So they know, like, if I fuck it, like, that chick he probably talked to, like I said, the bad boy. He was talking to some broad. He probably was, like I said, when he was a good guy, whatnot. He's talking. She's like, damn, motherfucker, why you always calling me so damn much? Like, you know, some chicks, I don't know if some chicks ever told you that, like, damn, why you always calling me so much? Why you always texting me so much? So that motherfucker learned, like, okay, I can't be doing this all the damn time. Unlike the good guy, he's gonna be saying a good morning every fucking morning, good night every fucking night. Like, look at it. Don't you think you need a break sometime? Why the fuck do you think you work 5 days a week so you get a fucking break from work? Everybody needs a break from somebody or something. You always need a break. Damn, I'm just going all over the fucking place now, but shit. It all ties into one, basically. It all goes back to fucking exposure. When you're exposed to something so much, you're used to it, you know how to read it, and you're already hip to it. So it's like you can't get blindsided by it. And that's how the bad boys know bitches love that shit, because they've been around the block a few times. They've been exposed to that shit. Unlike the good guy, he has been around the block a few times. Probably never been around the block. But that's what I wanted to say. I know I'm kind of all over the place, but it all ties in together. It's all about exposure. Like, there's shit I might be good in because I've been exposed to it a lot more than you are. Just like there's shit you're good in that you've been exposed to more than I have. So it all comes down really to exposure. Because like I say, life is one big ass life learning experience. That's all it is. But I'll holler at y'all. Keep pushing. Peace.